Hey everyone, Calvin Hendryx-Parker,
Hey everyone, Roché Compaan.
and we are joining you from the Dominican Republic. 6 Feet Up's out here for our retreat this week. I got a little extra time to spend at Roché, and we've been already chatting away. I figured we should at least record some of these conversations. And the number one topic we started with so far has been Spec Kit. Roché discovered this, has been doing quite a bit of research and looking into it with the team. Just tell people what Spec Kit is.
Well, Spec Kit is a set of prompts and templates that was released by GitHub a couple of months ago, and these prompts help guide the specification and planning process on existing or new projects.
Right, because we've seen with LLMs, and especially agentic coding tools, the trend definitely appears to be going toward specification-driven development or documentation-driven development. We're not telling it to build function X, Y, or Z. We're saying, I've got a business problem, help me build out the specification, and then let's build software that satisfies that whatever the business problem was.
Yes, and LLMs are so good at producing the code artifacts that one tends to forget some of the engineering required on the prompting and specification side. So as senior engineers, we all have some form of spec-driven development in our workflows already, or so I thought.
You can't always assume that. No, you can't make that assumption.
No, but we form some. We have some aspect of it in our workflows, and but that aside, the LLMs are so good at coding these days that one falls into the trap of just brainstorming out loud and driving the spec in pure conversational form. Just talking until you get to the spec. And once you start working with Spec Kit, you realize that there's a lot more structure and engineering that you can apply to the planning process as well.
Yeah, so I think we find as humans, we know in our head we've had a huge conversation in our own mind about what we want done. And when we get to the prompt, sometimes we only type out the last little bits of it. And all that context has gotten left behind. And it sounds like Spec Kit can help drive us through exposing more of that context to the LLM. There's also some components to it, such as like the constitution, like where you kind of set the guidelines and the rules, correct?
Yes, so that's actually one of the first things that you do when you start using Spec Kit is you create a constitution. The constitution markdown file is very similar to the agent's markdown file, but with the difference that this is project-specific memory. These are non-negotiable principles for this project specifically, and it even goes into dot memory or memory directory for the project that you would typically commit to your repository.
Interesting. And does this work alongside your existing agents.md files and other pieces that you've got in your environment?
It does. So, and you can even refer to your agent's MD file from the constitution. So all of the Spec Kit artifacts are basically on top of what you have in agents.md. So I think that has an opportunity to almost reduce the agents.md file to even more to principles that are global to your development workflow, and then put project-specific principles in the constitution.
So if folks want to learn more about Spec Kit, where do they go?
I think it's just github.com/
There's a repo for it at GitHub?
It's on GitHub, yeah.
We'll put the link in here in the
Yes.
comments down below.
Yes.
But thanks for hanging out with us and talking about Spec Kit.